Members of the High Negotiations Committee, the HNC. It is a negotiating committee formed of various opponents of the Bashar al Assad regime and will take part in the peace talks in Geneva. The UN Special Envoy to Syria, Staffan De Mistura, has chosen individual negotiations for this round of the talks. In the context of a fragile ceasefire, or even a hollow one, the representatives of this opposition group agreed to take part. But their creed is the same as the regime opponents in the street. This video, posted online, purports to come from Aleppo on the 5th anniversary of the conflict. The crowds gathered, chanting, "Remove Bashar wherever he is." They want a transitional body set up with all powers, including those of the president. That is, without Bashar al Assad in that role. The HNC has been consistent in its demand. There will be no role in this body for those who have committed crimes, including Assad, it says. Suffice to say that the gap between the regime and the opposition representatives has not narrowed. And for the HNC, there is another potential problem. At the negotiating table, there is a new opposition group called Moscow. It was formed after meetings in Cairo and the Russian capital, and as its name suggests, it is supported by Moscow. It's understood the group presented Staffan De Mistura a document with 7 principles of political transition in the country, which, one of the members said, refers to proposals on a new constitution, elections and governing body. But how will the surprise news of the partial withdrawal of Russian forces play out in the negotiations? Or was the decision a surprise? The head of the Syrian delegation at the peace talks, Bashar al-Jafari, revealed to reporters today that the decision was a common one taken by both President Putin and President Assad. So it was no surprise to us, he said.